Hey yo, this one's dedicated to all the little kids out there whose parents are always riding them, telling you to do your homework, never letting you eat dessert, and making you go to bed before you're ready. But listen, the next time they're acting bogus, I want you to try this out. Stand up on your tippy toes, look them dead in the eye, and say, Mom, Dad, you can both fuck off. I don't want your life, I don't know you shit, and I hate your rules, fuck off. So get out of my room, you can suck my dick, motherfucking shit and bitch, you can fuck. I'm gonna live forever. I hope you get butt fucked in prison. And that's what you should say. But what about at school? How many of the kids out there got a teacher that's always riding them, saying don't eat paste, don't talk during nap time? Well, the next time your teacher's being a grumposaurus, stand tall, look them dead in the eye, and say, Teacher, could you help me out and just fuck off? You can teach me shit, and if I was you, I would slit my wrist. Fuck off, 'cause I might be young, but I'll dig your grave till the job is done. So fuck I'm gonna live forever. I hope you get butt fucked in prison, 'cause we are the kids of the USA. We think for ourselves, so get the fuck out our way. And all you adults can choke on shit. We hope you suffocate on a dog stick. Fuck off. Do you think I'm a punk when your face looks like an elephant's cunt? Fuck off, 'cause you're not my dad, so shut the fuck up and wipe my ass. So fuck I'm gonna live forever. I hope you get butt fucked in prison. Be good to each other. Peace.
Welcome aboard the Jolly Roger mateys, a pirate paradise upon the sea, where the anchor chain is rusty and the mops are old and dusty, where your socks are always soggy, 'cause the deck is waterloggy. Welcome aboard and join our merry crew. Our banner above is the Jolly Roger, stripy sails of black and red, a pirate ship of great renown with an old codfish for a figurehead. Heave-ho, the Jolly Roger, first on the sea to fly the flag. Heave-ho, the Jolly Roger, scurvy, filth, and scallywag. All away the Jolly Roger mateys, sailing proud upon the never sea, where the timbers all are creaky and the bilge will spring a leaky, where the treasure hold is dinky, every now and then we sinky. Welcome aboard and join our merry crew. Our banner above is the Jolly Roger, stripy sails of black and red, a pirate ship of great renown with an old codfish for a figurehead. Heave-ho, the Jolly Roger, first on the sea to fly the flag. Heave-ho, the Jolly Roger, scurvy, filth, and scallywag.
Oh, that's fine. I think we can do it faster, though, mateys.
Our banner above is the Jolly Roger, stripy sails of black and red, a pirate ship of great renown with an old codfish for a figurehead. Heave-ho, the Jolly Roger, first on the sea to fly the flag. Heave-ho, the Jolly Roger, scurvy, filth, and scallywag.
That was great. Wait. No, bonus. It's too fast.
Our banner above is the Jolly Roger, stripy sails of black and red, a pirate ship of great renown with an old codfish for a figurehead. Heave-ho, the Jolly Roger, first on the sea to fly the flag. Heave-ho, the Jolly Roger, scurvy, filth, and scallywag.
あの交差点でみんながもしスキップをしてもしあの街の真ん中で手をつないで空を見上げたらもしもあの街
Are you ready for the stream? Come on, chat. Let's see some fire. I guess some of you guys are too young to remember the Bulls intros.
Motherfucking trailer!
Ah, yes, it's Friday night. You know what that means? It means tomorrow's Saturday. Woo! How's everybody doing? Oh, you guys are looking ready there. Sorry for the music. I just had to have a little bit of fun with you. Yes. Oh. We got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Lower this music a little bit. Had to have a little fun. Even Pacific Rim's getting love now. Another trailer? Woo! Can you feel that kaiju fire? Yes. So, you know, let me tell you something. As an old man, I could have never have dreamed at all that the kaiju genre would ever be this hot. Ever. I'm glad I was around to experience it. Pass it down to my son. Meet people like-minded. It's a fun time, boys. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. It's not going to be here forever. It's not going to be here forever. Oh, now they're saying it's Mecha Kong? And you guys thought I was nuts. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. Look, we might as well go balls to the wall, right? I didn't even predict for 1 second. I sound like a broken record, but 2 years ago, if some of you guys were here, I know some of you were, but there's a lot of new people here. If you guys were here 2 years ago, I was saying, I said it many times, there will never be a Mechagodzilla in a MonsterVerse movie. And I should have known better because, you know, nobody ever thought that Spider-Man would be in the MCU, and 6 years ago, he made it into the MCU. You just can't call it anymore. You just can't call it. Anything is possible now. So if you guys want Mecha Kong, fuck it, bring him. Let's do this. Why not? Let's do it. You said there would be what, Reese? Reese, don't. Hey, listen. Don't be a fair weather friend, okay? Don't start jumping on the bandwagon now and acting like you called it. You did not, okay? There was people that said they wanted Mechagodzilla, but nobody actually thought it would happen. Mechagodzilla's enough. Nah. You look. You gotta go. You gotta go balls to the wall now, right? Think about it. I mean, it makes absolutely zero sense to build a robot version of Godzilla, but they did it. Right? So screw it, man. Let's bring in, the sea monster, Gabra. Let's bring them all in. Yeah. Let's do it. You want a flying turtle with rockets coming out of his ass? I'm sold. Let's do it. And I like I like cheese, okay? I'm a cheese guy. We do not have time to look through that whole comic, buddy. All right? That's a long comic. My son wants to show off his comic, but we'll be here for a while. Hopefully Godzilla kills Kong and ends the debate. Nah. None of them are gonna die. No, let's be real. None of them are gonna die. That's not gonna happen. That would be that wouldn't go down well. I don't think it would go down well with either side. Because, if Toho takes back the rights to Godzilla, which, is a safe bet, and you want the MonsterVerse to continue, you got to continue on the back of Kong. You know what I mean? Can't kill him. You didn't miss much, Israel. We just started. You want to see? There you go. See, Eric knows. Smog Monster. That's it. We talked about that. Smog Monster all the way. Chat, say what's up to Eric from Asian Movie Enthusiast. He was with us last week, I believe. Was it last week we did the stream here? Me, you, and Fat Samurai Guy? Yeah. The giant claw for the MonsterVerse. There you go. Hey, look, giant claw's not cheesy. It's very realistic. It's just a giant bird. Okay? We can pull that off. Months ago, I strongly argued the case for Mechagodzilla in the MonsterVerse against you, and that's what I'm saying. You argued the case, but you didn't predict he would be in the MonsterVerse. That's what I'm saying. That's the key difference. A lot of people argued for him in the MonsterVerse. Nobody actually thought he would be in the MonsterVerse. Big difference. Stay Puft for the monster. Why not? Right? He's got to be a jobber though. You know what I mean? He's got to be like a quick. You know what I mean? Godzilla roasts him and ends up feeding a whole community on fluff. You know, peanut butter and fluff, right? That's a good storyline. It's a very heartwarming story. Godzilla feeds a community by destroying the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Everybody celebrates with peanut butter and fluff sandwiches. You got the script right there. It works. It's a heartwarming tale. Put it on Disney Plus, right? Disney will sign up for that. Why not? All the kids, you think Fluff is going to be upset about that? Fluff, their sales will go through the roof. Can we pretend that Love and Monsters in the MonsterVerse? Well, you can pretend if you want. Nobody's taking that away from you. I haven't seen it myself. Steve Miller told me it was very good. I got to check it out. I know it's on Amazon Prime. I have Prime. Godzilla the Musical. Yeah. No, I'm with you, Mr. Asian. No Godzilla for Disney. Right now, Godzilla is fine where he is. He's safe. You know what I mean? He's fine. Let's not tarnish that. Put some fluff in your butt. Pacific Rim versus Power Rangers. I don't know. Would I buy that? I like Power Rangers. Unicron in the MonsterVerse. So you want to bring in the Transformers? So what are the recent happenings? So much of it you guys probably know already. First of all, we're gonna get into. Mike's rushing me over here right now, Mike. I'm trying to just kind of get into it with chat, say hi, have some pleasantries. Mike just wants to get down to business. You know what I mean? This is why he's single. He doesn't know how to do small talk. Oh, Mike, when will you learn? When will you learn, Mike?
Mike.
All right. You know what? Let's start with these toys, because this is the big mystery lately, right? I know you guys have all seen it. All right, everybody's seen it. I'm gonna pull up the pictures right here, so give me a second. Everyone has seen the toys. All right, and if you haven't, we're gonna check it out now. Basically, it's let me see. James, I know you're here. Did you post this on the Nation so I can bring my mic up a little bit here, so I can pull up the picture? Let me see. But again, I'm sure all you guys seen it. So basically, this new toy's out. Oh wow. Wow, I didn't see this. Look at this nice Warbat figure. I'll share this with you guys. This is nice. This wasn't here earlier. Check this shit out. This is nice. Look at that. Look at that. That is a nice Warbat. Look at that, man. That is awesome looking. Holy shit. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Man, I like that. I wonder how much that's going to be. Oh, that's from Carla's Custom. So it's a custom made. It's custom made. And Warner Brothers is here tonight. They've missed me. I know it. The studios have missed me.
Warner Brothers tip $1. I'm glad you're open to anything in the Monsterverse because we have the 300-foot gargantuas in GVK.
Oh, thanks, James. I just got him. Yeah, it's a nice that's nice custom work. I'll say that. That is really, really nice. Really nice. Oops, my camera's off. Okay, here I am. All right, let me get these pictures up. Thanks, James, for sending them to me. I'm gonna download the picture so I can increase the resolution so you guys can see it clearly. Let's pull this up. All right. So let's take a look at this bad boy. Now, the big mystery here is we got these new, like, what are they again? Because what are they again, James? I forget what they call these. Because I don't, I'm not a huge, James is a huge collector. James knows these things. I'm just a fly-by-night collector. All right, let's get Damian Lopez to stop spamming, please. I had spam for breakfast. I don't need any more. Okay, thank you very much. Can we just Godzilla and Kong will team up against Mechagodzilla. Well, hey, listen, breaking news, huh? Why don't you put it on Twitter? Okay, because nobody fucking knows that already. You come in here, you spam, you drop news that's about 650 million years old so you could get attention. Hey, look, you want attention?
Go fuck yourself.
All right, there you go. Let's time this guy out for 300 fucking seconds, please. Don't ruin my Friday night with this bullshit. All right, here we go. All right, so we know this is Mechagodzilla right here. No problem, right? Easy. Easy. Piece of cake. What is this? What the hell is this? That's the big question. Water is wet. That's right. Yeah, can we please listen? I don't know if you're new here, Damien. I don't know if I don't know if you were just born yesterday, but we have a requirement in this stream. That being, eat your goddamn Wheaties before you walk into stream. Okay? There's a box of Wheaties back there for a reason, to remind people that you gotta eat your Wheaties. All right, so Raven thinks it's an egg. All right, that's not the first time I've heard that. Steve Miller thinks it's an egg. Who did it finally? Alan. Alan, what are you doing? I was just talking about you the other night on Discord. Okay, you're too slow, buddy. You're too slow. You got to pick it up. All right. No, it's not the Heave because we've seen the Heave already. Why would they hide it? Alien ship. So far, we got no indication of aliens. Doesn't it look too perfectly shaped to be an egg? The one on the right? What, this? That's what I'm talking about. This is Mechagodzilla. This is we don't know. We're trying to figure that out. I'm thinking it's Ghidorah's brain or Ghidorah's head in a contraption, and it goes inside Mechagodzilla, and somehow at some point in the movie, it gets taken out. That's my guess. A bomb? So you think like the oxygen destroyer? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It has something to do with Ghidorah. Yeah, I agree with Alex and Asian. No, it's not a heave, man. Why would they hide it? We've seen the heave already. There's a toy release for a heave. It's been shown. The heave was shown in the trailer. There's nothing to hide with the heave. And it's not shaped like the heave either. It's Bagan? Oh, boy. We're 8 years later. We're still doing the Bagan jokes. I'd rather you tell me you got shot in the knee with an arrow or whatever, however the fuck the line goes. Oh, I'd rather you tell me you took an arrow to the knee. Okay. I think that still has more relevance than the Bagan jokes now. Yeah, it's not the Apex logo. Is that I mean, would you be happy if you got a toy that's an Apex logo? Like, what's the big mystery? You know what I mean? Everybody knows Apex. I don't think the logo would be worth hiding. That'd be pretty disappointing, wouldn't it? You get this thing, you open it, and it's a fucking logo. Yeah, I like bacon in the morning with eggs in my Spam. You need a shrink. I know. I could see that being a weapon that Mecha G uses. That's fair. You have a feeling that Rodan may be appearing in Godzilla 2014? Oh! Yeah, I agree. It's breaking news. It's the script to Pacific Rim 3. Yeah, instead of giving us the movie, they just gave us a storyline. I would be disappointed if it was Ghidorah's brain or the oxygen destroyer. Well, why would you be disappointed that it's Ghidorah's brain, Steve? What more do you want, Steve? Right? What more could you ask for at this point? Oh, it's Mechagodzilla's backpack. You know what? I'm sold. What would he carry in there, Cosner? What would he carry? What would he carry in the backpack?
Cosner, idiot, dumbass. Instead of choking girlfriend, choked yourself.
Runk the funk with the motherfucking dono.
Runk the funk tipped $3.33. What if they go the old Heisei manga route where Ghidorah's brain is controlling Mechag, then at some point it just goes completely berserk and Apex can't control it anymore?
Feasible. I can see that. Kong's head? Ooh, so you're saying Kong's gonna get decapitated. I like it. Not gonna happen, but I like it. I don't know what it could be. We really don't gotta think. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with the Ghidorah theory. I'm gonna say that's either his brain or his head in a contraption. That very contraption goes in Mechagodzilla, and at some point in the movie it gets torn out. That's my guess. Rob, it looks like an egg and something hatched, and there might be a baby kaiju in what? Well, if it's an egg, it's got to be Mothra, right? Unless some of you are sold on the baby Godzilla theory. Yeah, I think I agree, JD. I think it's definitely I think it's definitely Ghidorah. Oh, you know how I think it is? I got it. Makes perfect sense now. It makes perfect sense. It's Frieza. Right? It's Frieza. It's gotta be. It's gotta be Frieza. It's a crossover.
Stephen Miller tipped $3.33. You know what I want. I want my baby G. I will keep telling you it's baby Godzilla until it is confirmed.
Okay. Hey, I respect the persistency, Steve. I'm persistent with my theory, so but I hope you're wrong. Who is Frieza? Can somebody fire John Smith, please? I mean, I'm almost willing to bet I'm older than you, and I know who Frieza is. Now, granted, Dragon Ball Z did come out in the mid-'80s, so that's a good point by Iron Wolf. Maybe it's something that changes Mecha G. Oh, so like an addition, kind of like in the Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla Heisei series, that little contraption that flies on his back. Do you think Kong's got to get his electrical powers? No, he's got the axe. I think that's kind of their way of saying no. That's why we're seeing it so fast. Like, you saw the axe in the trailer, we've seen the toy. I think that's their way of saying no to the electrical power. Don't even think about it. Don't let it cross your mind. Don't even theorize about it. To me, that was a way of shutting that potential discussion down. Because if he's got that axe that can block atomic breath, what do you need electrical powers for? Plus, wasn't that supposed to be Frankenstein's power or something like that? Was it Frankenstein? I forgot. Rob, it could be an egg Monarch takes from the Hollow Earth. Possibly. Got to be a lot of eggs down there. There's a lot of monsters down there. Yeah, well, the axe is definitely more fitting than lightning powers, I think. Maybe an egg that's holding multiple Battlehawks. What about an egg that's holding 2 Mothra larvae? Why not that? It'd be canon, right? We've seen that. Perhaps maybe Mechagodzilla has an atomic breath from King Ghidorah. Well, I definitely think he's got some sort of breath. What I want to see, what's more important to me, and we'll move on to something else here. So I think majority of people seem to think it's either an egg or something related to Ghidorah. So I think those are 2 good guesses. What I do want to see from Mechagodzilla is the rainbow eye beams. That's what I want to see. That would be so classic if they did that. And I think the Ghidorah lightning is going to come out of his chest. That's my thought. That's my thought, and I'm sticking with it. After the disguise breaks. After the disguise breaks. I always have to reference that because I know some people get annoyed with it. They're like, God, stop with that theory. Never. Never. Never gonna stop with that theory. I would go with Mothra egg theory. I hope I'm wrong. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. How do you think aircraft carrier fight gonna end? I mean, how can Kong survive that scene right in the middle of the ocean? That's a good question. That's one that I have a hard time predicting. I mean, assuming Kong can swim, and I'm gonna assume he can. I mean, he'll do enough just to get away. But since it's actually Mechagodzilla, I think he'll be called back to base for water damage. For water damage. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Yes. Any moment I can reference that theory, I will. Deal with it. It is a Mechagodzilla in the oh, it very much is, my friend. It very much is. Let's not get me started. Don't get me started. All right. So we'll see what happens with that little question mark toy. Okay. Now the other thing is, let me pull this up as well. I know this is not nearly, well, it might be exciting. I don't know. It depends how you guys, depends how you guys feel about it. But we did get a confirmation of the release date for all the books. And there's actually going to be 2 children books. Interestingly enough. Here we go. I'll pull this up here. I'll share it on screen. So we'll take a look at this together. I'm sure you guys know this, but we're just kind of going over all the stuff that we've gotten in the last week. We're going to get into the trailer in a little bit. Japanese trailer. So Godzilla vs. Kong getting series of new tie-in books and comics. So we have, let me just go straight down to the list of books we're getting. Godzilla Dominion, so March 30th, the day before the movie, March 30th, Godzilla Dominion, Kingdom Kong, and Kong and Me. How sweet. I think the Kong and Me is one about him and Jaya, from what I understand. We'll get into the descriptions in a minute. April 6th, so a week later, we get Godzilla vs. Kong, Sometimes Friends Fight, which is obviously a kid's book. Godzilla vs. Kong, the official movie novelization. And then May 11th, much later in the year, we get Monsterverse Titanology Volume 1. That's supposed to be a series of comic books released for the Monsterverse, all bundled into one volume. And then on May 21st, we get Godzilla vs. Kong, One Will Fall, The Art of the Ultimate Battle Royal, which I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm going to pick that one up. So now, Godzilla Dominion, let's take a look here. First up, Godzilla Dominion, the prequel graphic novel, which I actually want to read, is written by Greg Keyes, who wrote Age of Unreason, Star Wars, New Jedi Order, with the art by Drew Edward Johnson, who did Wonder Woman and Supergirl. It will feature a story that picks up in the aftermath of 2018's Godzilla King of the Monsters. The Titans have risen, and the reign of Godzilla has begun. The story is told entirely from Godzilla's point of view and brings new insights into the King of Monsters, such as his habitats, ancient rivalries, encounters with new Titans, and other challenges. As his new era of dominance is tested, a coming confrontation with another king looms. Sounds interesting. You know what I think would be cool? I think would be cool. We'll go back to this in a second. I think what we're gonna do is, because that comes out on the 30th, so it comes out one day before the movie. I'm thinking we can do a night before Godzilla release stream, and we can look at the comic together. I think that'd be cool. You know what I mean? We'll just read it all together on stream if you guys are down with that. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. I think that would be nice. You know, we do the stream. We go through the comics, see if we can learn some new stuff, right? Wednesday, everybody watches the movie. Wednesday night, we're going to do a discussion, then a watch party of the movie. And then that Friday, I'm trying to plan a panel for a couple of people to come on stream so we can all talk about the movie. I think that'd be fun. Yeah. So, all right, so book it. Book it! Consider it done. All right, let's get back to seeing. So then we got Kingdom Kong. Does anyone here want to hear the Kingdom Kong one? Because I really don't give a shit. In case you haven't noticed my shirt. No, I'm just messing. Next we have Kingdom Kong. It serves as both a sequel to the graphic novel Skull Island, Birth of Kong, and a prelude to Godzilla vs. Kong. So it's kind of like his version of a prequel. The story centers around a group of highly skilled military pilots who are gathered on Skull Island. The goal is to see who has the right stuff to take on dangerous missions in the Hollow Earth. Sounds like a Hollow story. Sorry. Audrey is haunted by the memories of a monstrous clash with one of Godzilla's titanic rivals. Well, that'll be interesting to see. When Skull Island is attacked by a bat-like monster named Camazotz. Oh, this is the one with Camazotz. Okay, no, I actually want to read this one. Audrey is forced to come to terms with her inner demons. Finding his home threatened, Kong rises to face this beast that would plunge the world into perpetual night. The graphic novel is written by Mari Anello, shout out, with art by ZID or Zid, Trick or Treat, Days of the Dead, Spectral, Ghost War. So maybe we'll do both. We'll do, I got to order them though, right? I think that's a good idea, right? Should probably order them. Pre-order them now so that way they actually get here that day and we can actually read them. Or I can do it digitally. If it's digital, it'll probably be better because I can just flip it onto the screen and we can all read it. Yeah, I'm going to see if it's available digitally. I'm going to order some hard copies just to back it up. But if I can get a digital copy, it'd be better because I can pull it up on screen and we can kind of read through it. I think that'd be sweet. That'd be a great idea. So those are the two primary books. And then we have the other ones that I mentioned. Kong and Me, which is supposed to be about Jaya and King and Kong. Then we have the Godzilla vs. Kong, Sometimes Friends Fight. Obviously, that's a kid's book. The official movie novelization, which comes out April 6th after the movie. So it'll be basically what you saw in the movie, but usually there's little details that they don't put in the movie that are in the book. And then the MonsterVerse Titanology, which like I said, includes comics that were released up to this point in the MonsterVerse all into one volume. And then the art, which I'm sure everybody's going to get on May 21st. So got some good content to look forward to in that regard. I think that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I think seriously though, I think that'll be a fun stream. You know, kind of get hyped up. We'll be there the night before, so it'll be cool because we'll get to see what these two monsters have been doing the last couple of years right before we get the movie. And who knows, maybe there's stuff we'll see in the comic that'll cameo in the movie, and we'll have an idea and an understanding as to why it's there. So what's going on, Angelo? Yeah, it mentioned Ren by name, like very briefly when Serizawa was saying goodbye to Godzilla before he bit the dust. Rob Banpresto is releasing a 2021 Godzilla statue. I think I saw that one. If it's the one I'm thinking, is it the one where he's looking up in the air? Mechagodzilla because Kong's axe is meant for Godzilla, not Ghidorah, and his lightning can destroy things. Wait, what? E.T.N, that is what I meant for Mechagodzilla because Kong's axe is meant for Godzilla, not Ghidorah, and his lightning can destroy things. But I don't understand what you said. Like, it sounds like you're replying, you're following up to a prior chat that you put. And yeah. I'm surprised that the art of Godzilla vs. Kong will come out 2 months after the movie is released. Usually the art books were released a couple of days before the movie. Yeah, who knows? It could change last minute. We'll see what happens. I always eat. I have Wheaties in my veins, your boy. It's in my veins. There's 2 prequel books. There's Godzilla Dominion and Kingdom Kong. They basically, from what the description read, tells the story of what's been going on with both monsters for Godzilla since the King of the Monsters, and I guess for Kong since Skull Island. So, Rob, do you think Kong will get to keep his axe after Godzilla vs. Kong? Am I vaping DC fan tears? We'll find out on Sunday. I'm hearing there's supposed to be a trailer. I don't know. The question is, will he need it? You know, depending on what happens. He might keep it. Can't wait for the 2 to fight, but I'm super stoked to see what kind of weapons Mecha G will have in his iteration. Yeah, well, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. There's no picture, so I'll just kind of talk about it. But did you guys see that one of the Mechagodzilla toy releases is already listed? Now, there's no picture, but it's been described as, what was it? A sonic photon scream? Yeah, it was a Mechagodzilla photon scream toy. And I thought that was interesting. Like, is that supposed to be some sort of EMP? Is that his roar? And his roar also does damage? I thought it was an interesting description. Yeah. Proton scream. Thank you. I said photon scream. Wait, whoa. What's this about Sunday? Look, I'm not saying it's happening. I just heard somebody in chat say it. I'm just repeating what I read. All right, take it with a grain of salt. It would make sense, though. Their movie's coming out before Godzilla vs. Kong. So if we got one Sunday, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna get another Godzilla vs. Kong trailer. I would consider the Japanese trailer like the second trailer. Yeah, there's let me see here. Let's see if I can find it on The Nation. You got to give credit to James Sidoti because he stays on top of the toy shit. He's always checking the listings. Oh, what about this nice artwork? Did you guys see this? This was fan art. This is really cool. This is fan art. This was going around Twitter. A Legendary posted this on Twitter. I guess it's Fan Art Friday. So this was some of the fan art that somebody made. And look at this, man. That's just so dope. Really, really cool looking. Really, really cool. I like the little GIF over here, the monkey dancing. Yeah, but these are really good. A really good job, whoever drew this. Their name is down there, but, you know, artists, they like to just dribble, you know, you can't fucking make out their name. It's like, credit me. Oh, well, write something legible. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, very nice. Very, very cool fan art. But let me look for that post, because I know it's on the Nation. Because it was James that, like I said, James Sidoti. I think he's still here in chat, right? He normally just listens to streams. He doesn't always interact. So if you hear me, James, he's probably like, "Whoops! I was trying to clean my room." Let me just see if I can find it. I know it's got to be recent because people were kind of like, "Whoa." Where is it? How do you guys feel about the new Godzilla singular point design, man? I like it. A lot of people seem to like it. There's a couple of people that I saw in the comment section that weren't crazy about it, but for the most part, it seems to be getting a positive response. I know his tail is like super huge. Oh, here it is. I found it.
Big Bad Wolf super chatted $10. My theory: if the axe gets destroyed in battle by either Godzilla or Mechag, or maybe as a way to leave things in the past, Kong destroys it as a way to make peace, letting bygones be bygones.
I just realized something. And again, I know a lot of people are new here, but back in the day, it was a running joke whenever somebody made a donation, they would put KOTM for King of the Monsters, but when the text reading came back, it would sound like they were saying cock. Now, if you put Mecha G, it sounds like he's saying macaque. You guys hear that? I'll play it again. I can't believe it. It's like 2 jokes in a row. Like, seriously. I just heard it. I'm like, oh my God, it sounds like he said macaque. Like suddenly the voice chat guy is from Boston. Macaque! It's macaque, baby. Macaque. Park the car and I'll give you macaque. Lived in Massachusetts for over 10 years, man. That's how they sell. That's how they talk. Well, yours is not that heavy, but every now and then you're like, honey, I'm going to go move the car. Nah, you see? You were just focused. But my wife has a little one. She's trying to pretend. But the reason it's not a heavy act is my wife is part Latin, so, you know.
That has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does. No, the blood in your Latin veins will not allow you to sound anything. What? Yeah, you can see. You can roll your R's. I mean, I'm full blood, and I can't roll my R's. Next time somebody does a dono, just put Mecha G in there, and everybody pay attention. All right, here we go. So, here is the... Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, here it comes. Hold on. Here it comes. Oh, okay. He's doing the old one.
The real Sayaka super chatted $5. Hi, Rob. It is E.T.N real Sayaka. What's this I hear about cotton?
You see? Okay, here we go. Somebody's going to do it. Here we go. Just listen carefully when he says it. Macaque.
Stephen Miller tipped $1. Macaque.
Macaque. Oh, my God. All right. Actually, I don't know if I want to show this because... Is James here? Did James respond?
Maybe it is cleaning his room.
He must be cleaning his room or something. It's just that he posted this, and there's an address on here, and I don't know if this is his or the store address. Macaque. Rob, what's the best new theory you have in mind? Honestly, and this is a genuine one that I really do think is going to happen, even more so than Mecha G being disguised. I do think Alan Jonah is going to make a cameo. And the reason I say that, and I know a lot of people say, well, there's no way he's not listed in the casting. Well, you know what? Neither was Matt Damon for Interstellar before he made his cameo. If they want to do a cameo that's kind of a semi-big deal, they're not going to put him in the casting. So I do think we'll see Alan Jonah. Not a huge theory, but, you know, I think he'll show up. That's the store? Okay, good. I just want to make sure. All right, so this is, like I said, no image. Godzilla vs. Kong 6-inch battle Mechagodzilla with proton scream. What the hell is a proton scream? Oh, here we go.
Mr. Triangle World tipped $1. Robzilla's Cotton versus Tekka-Rich-Zilla's Mechag.
Oh, no. When he cameo like he did in Thor. Oh, yeah, that one too, right? Photon Scream is a power from Ghidorah because Ghidorah had a call for the Titans. Yeah, but was it a photon call? That's the question. What did you miss? We looked at the questionable toy that's been hidden. Trying to guess what that was. We talked a little bit about the books coming out at the end of March and into April and May. Now we are discussing the 6-inch Godzilla vs. Kong Battle Mechagodzilla with Proton Scream. Obviously no image because they're trying to keep it under wraps. But Proton Scream. No, so did I, Matthias, so you're good. I said Photon Scream. I think the Proton Scream could be something to disable Kong and Godzilla, like maybe stun them for a short period of time. Rob, what OG kaiju would you want to show up in Godzilla vs. Kong end credit scene? I think I've been pretty consistent when I say Destroyer. I actually like the design so far for SP Godzilla. Design, it's actually quite good. Love the mix between Legendary and Shin Godzilla. Yeah, Singular Point Godzilla is good. We'll take a look at that while we talk about Proton Scream. And grow up and grab that picture. Oh, there's something else I want to share real quick, because he's here.
$1. When Godzilla gets kicked in the nuts by Kong, he will scream, Mechag.
That is very true. That is accurate. He will scream that. He will scream that. That's yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't, right? What's going on, Godzilla King of the Kaiju? There's too many Godzilla names. Like, some people are gonna be confused. Like, is that? Oh, it's on. That's why it's on Facebook. Okay, I gotta find something else for you guys to see. This is really funny. This is a little 1 minute clip that was made by. Oh man, I don't know if I can show it though, because you have some. Well. All right, so Mr. Triangle World, he just did a donation a second ago. He made a little trailer of a Robzilla versus D Kong, which is basically me versus D-Man. And here it is, I found it. My God, it is so funny. And I wanted to share it with you guys. It's a meme. Probably got to be a little careful, but we're going to take a look at it because it is really funny. So let's give props and credit to Mr. Triangle World. Let me turn off my camera so you guys can see the full effect. Or I can just move it over, I suppose. Let's move it over. That's good. That's good. So I want to give him credit. Mr. Triangle World did this. For those of you who don't know, James Bevelow, he did this, and it's really funny. Check it out. Let's put the volume up a little bit. Okay. Oh, hold on.
Orang-Utang super chatted $1.99. What OG kaiju you want to say in GVK or end credits?
I thought I answered this question. I said Destroyer. Or are you talking about OG like Showa? If you're talking OG like Showa, I think Titanosaurus maybe, or Smog Monster.
deep bomb. No bomb.
Let them fight.
Oh man, it's so good. Man, James, you did such a good job with that, bro. It's awesome. Let's give many, many loves and claps to Mr. Triangle World for that meme trailer of D-Man versus Robzilla. So funny. Oh man, it's so good. Gotta admit, that's the fight everybody really wants to see, right? March 31st? No, it's not true. We all know we want to see the other one, but it's the best thing I've ever seen. It's pretty good. It's really good. James, I hope you're here. Take a bow, baby. And watch, he's not here. Now I got to do the sad face. I was hoping for a cameo from Lenny. I think he was in there for a brief moment, but I'm not 100% sure. Some of the parts go by really quick. Of course, James is not here. He was just here a second ago. Now he's not here. The fool. I'm going to have to send him another bag of turds. He actually won. That's right. That's the atomic vape. Always fully charged. Yeah, that was funny. Run, it's Robzilla. Yeah, that was good. So yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick. He did such a great job with that. I wanted people to see it. So make sure you head to his channel. Give him a subscribe. He does stuff like that every now and then. He's really good at memeing. Really, really good at memeing. With Rob's head on it. Atomic Tony, that'd be awesome. You crazy? I would love that. Never gonna happen, but I love it. All right, let me go on to the next topic here.
Millennium Yoda tipped $1. When you're giving her the Kaufman she macaques on it, she needs to eat her Wheaties.
Macaque. All right. Well, I mean, oh wait, I'm gone down too far. Hold on. Bully Maguire beats both their asses. Yeah, I'll concede to that. Bully Maguire's a badass. He's a bully. All right. So we were just talking about singular point design. Let me just pull that up real quick. We'll touch on that briefly, even though we just kind of did. But just to pull the picture up for, in case somebody hadn't seen it or whatever. But I think everybody's seen it. I mean, I did do a video on it, so. But I really, really like this design, man. This is, I mean, it is obviously very heavy on the, on the tail. I mean, that tail is, can you imagine any kaiju taking a tail whack from this guy? I mean, seriously. And this looks brutal. Let me wind this a little bit. Whoop. Let's pull that way. There we go. I mean, I like the tusk. I like that too. His chest looks a lot like Millennium Godzilla 2000. His arms, that's a unique way of doing his arms. That's new with the horns or whatever on the elbow. Looks like he's got the whole Batman gauntlet going on. It's I like it. The veins on the dorsal plates. I mean, that tail is insanely crazy. Very thick. That tail is serious.
Runk the Funk tipped $1. That's a thick ass boy.
Yeah, very thick. He definitely doesn't skip leg day or tail day. Might need to work on head day, but Godzilla's head's always been small. Yeah, there's a lot of different inspirations here. Definitely to me, I see a lot of Millennial Godzilla, Shin Gojira, and Monsterverse Godzilla kind of wrapped into one. I see a little bit of all three of those. Now, here's the curious thing I'm wondering. We've seen the trailers and we've seen all the screenshots of all the monsters, and we notice how small they are, right? And I'm starting to wonder if maybe this Godzilla starts off that way as well, and he gets bigger, and maybe he'll change, like he'll look different. Maybe that's a smaller version of him. I don't know, but either way, it doesn't matter. If he stays that way, I won't be upset. It's funny with how Twitter is freaking out about singular point Godzilla with his thick thighs. I don't know why. I mean, Shin Gojira was like basically like Shakira. And Shin Gojira's hips were insane. Godzilla 98? A little bit. Yeah, definitely with like the feet. I mean, let's take a look at Shin real quick. 'Cause Shin's hips were insane. Let me see, where's that shot? There's this one shot of him where, I mean, it just like... Let me see if I can find it here. Those are some crazy hips, boy. Crazy hips. It was like one of the first scenes where he makes landfall. He's coming in from the water, and his lips are, I mean, his hips are like insane. I thought to myself, damn, he looks a little like, you know, looks a little feminine there with hips like that. It's like baby bearing hips. I don't know why I can't find it either, because that's like one of the more popular shots you could easily find. Oh wait, you know what? I know what to do. Just centralize it. You can just go back. Let me see. Oh, it's weird. I can't find it. But I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, there's no way anyone couldn't remember that shot I'm referring to. It was one of the most common ones used during like promotion and trailers. Well, I guess here's a good one. That's a little too far. Oh God, look at this. Oh, there it is. Thank you, who was that sent that to me? Thanks, Big Bad. Just download that right quick.
$2. Did somebody say Mechag? Wink, wink, coin, coin.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody did. You got us. You got us. All right, okay, I got it here. Hold on. You can pull it up. So, I mean, oh, gotta zoom in a little bit. I mean, it's just me. Like, every time I see this picture, I'm like, you know, it's like, really? I always think of this song. I mean, come on now, look at those hips, man. Shake it, Godzilla. Let's go.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction.
I mean, come on, man. Look at those hips.
Baby, this is perfection.
Yeah, Godzilla, shake that ass. Watch yourself. Oh boy, come on, man. Those hips are crazy. Those hips are crazy. So, you know, Godzilla's always had that thickness. You know, it just depends on where they put it. The legs, the thighs, the hips. But he's always been thick from the waist down, man. Tail. He looks like an ugly bowling pin.
Stephen Miller tipped $1 when Rob blew his load in Rob's X. Rob exclaimed, "You can take Mechag and swallow it."
I don't know if my ex is gonna appreciate that. You know, spilling out the dirty laundry like that. Now I'm imagining Shin Godzilla twerking. Thanks, Rob. Hey, look, every time you see Shin Gojira now, you're gonna hear that song like in the distance of your brain. When he first comes out, it'll make it a little bit harder to watch the movie now. Oh. That's funny. All right. But anyway, I do like the design. In all serious talk, I do like the design. All right, let's look at this trailer. Well, not look at it per se, you know, but we're gonna go through some of those new shots. So let's look at the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer. Let's look at the new shots in the trailer. We're gonna do that now. Japanese trailer HD. Yes. Pause. Whoa! I said pause. We'll probably have to, you know what, let me take myself out the shot here so you guys can see it better, right? Because this is widescreen anyway, so you don't want to miss too much. So not that many new shots, but we're going to take a look at it. There's a nice shot. There's one shot I like of Godzilla when he's swimming underwater. Let me turn off my monitor here. We're going to mute this. We're going to kind of go through it. That's the bomb, blah, 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 blah. This might be it right here. Nope. See that? We see that. Okay. Mechagodzilla there. All right, here it is. It's coming here. That is a nice shot. That is a really, like, he's just diving underneath all the missile shots coming at him. Really, really good shot here. One of my favorites of the new scenes. This shot of him just diving underneath the water as the missiles are being fired at him. Yeah, very good day shots, Mike. I agree. The day shots are incredibly good. Incredibly good. All right. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna have to bring my camera up just to cut into this view a little bit. So that's that one, and I think there's like two more that are new. That you got the one of Godzilla slapping him, you know. Oh, this shot of Ren, he looks way different here than he did in the other one. Is this Ren? Because in the other picture, did he have a mustache? I'm kind of confused about that. Let me see, because they show, see right here. Oh yeah, he does have the mustache. Oh, so he has his hair dipped in a different direction. It's amazing what that can do. Or does he? No, it's the same direction. No, it just looks different, but it's him. I thought it was dipped in a different direction, but no, that's him right there. So this one right here is another really good shot coming up. We see of him. I'm gonna pull. Oh, here's the slap heard around the world. Yes, yes, slap him. Bam. I mean, that is really good. And then we get the. Obviously, this is another good one. I'll go back and play that right here. I love this shot too. It's a really, really good shot. He looks cheesy with that slap. As cheesy as that slap is, it knocked Kong on his ass. But I like this shot here. This is such a good one. Yeah. And then that's that. Then we get the normal axe flying. Bam. So I would say the one of him swimming underwater, I really like that shot. Like Mike said, I like the day, like, you know, he's underwater, he's dodging the missiles. It's not in the middle of the night where he can hide. You know what I mean? Like if that underwater scene was shot at night, you wouldn't hardly be able to see him. But it's a good shot of him swimming underwater, like full body. You know, most of the time we see him swimming, we either see the dorsal plates moving or we just see him like face first, or if he is underwater, he's not moving. Like in King of the Monsters, when he was doing, you know, his little threat, and we saw him swim by real quick, but this one, it looks like a full body shot from underneath. You kind of see him, you know, it looks like he's, you know, doing his thing. Yeah, the rain would suck too. Yeah, but this is not just a normal slap. This is a Godzilla slap. You know what I mean? Plus, he's slapping Kong. What do you think? Why are you surprised? Rob, do you think Mechagodzilla's going to use the finger missiles like in the old movie? I hope so. I know everybody keeps clamoring about his claw hands, and I don't understand why they can't think outside of the box. Like, just because his hands are claws doesn't mean they can't retract or transform. You know? I mean, that would be, to me, a very obvious way to get him to do that. But that's, you know, that's if they decide they want to do that. It could very well be that he doesn't. Monkey got spanked hard by that slap. Team Godzilla. Yeah, he got spanked really hard. Which characters in the trailer do you think working for Monarch, and which ones working for Apex, considering Apex is evil and Monarch is kind of good? Well, I think obviously Ren is probably working for Apex. I have a feeling Skarsgård is going to be a turncoat. And I think Rebecca Hall's with Monarch. Obviously, Mark Russell's with Monarch. If we see Brooks, I don't know if we'll see. Okay, night, buddy.
So, Dad, I decided to have something else for my birthday. I wanted a long horse plushie.
Yeah, but you guys need to stop with the plushies. You got too much. Look for, what is it called?
Long horse. Yeah.
Long horse?
He's a Trevor Henderson.
Oh, it's one of the Trevor Henderson creations?
Yeah.
All right. All right, we'll see.
That's the last one I'm getting, and then I'm done.
Rob, Apex works for Ren. Well, you know, same difference. Only normies don't want disguised Mecha G. Yeah, I guess.
Godzilla 2000 tipped $2. Hey Rob, thanks for saying the names of the books. My mom is getting them for me as early 31st birthday gifts. Keep up the great work.
Nice. Well, congratulations. Yeah, him and his sister, they had to get rid of a whole mess of them when we moved in here. I was like, yo, half these shits gotta go. But they're always asking for plushies. So. Oh, the video of my son debating my mother? Yeah, that's funny. I had to put that up on the channel. What if Ren killed Jonah off and took his spot in Apex? Assuming Jonah was working for Apex, yeah, we could find, you know, it's possible. I'm waiting to see Mecha G use the bladed tail to stab someone. Rob, any theories for the part in the American trailer that shows Skarsgård having tears? Maybe he's sad that they're failing. I don't know. You know, that is a good point though. He is crying, and usually the villains don't cry. So, but wasn't it a set shot of him punching a Monarch guard? Maybe the Monarch guard's the turncoat, and he found out. Maybe there's, you know, maybe there's a set of guards that are disguised as Monarch and they're really Apex. So, you know, that's a possibility. What if Ren controls Mecha G from the inside? I don't know. I'm not getting that feeling. Then what's the point of the Ghidorah brain? Or the Ghidorah head or whatever they decide to use it for. Maybe Alan Jonah had a deal with Ren Serizawa to take Ghidorah's head. Possible. Perhaps it's where the villain has his big moment of becoming the hero. Yeah, I mean, these are all possibilities for sure. You know, it's definitely hard to deduce a lot of things from a 2-minute trailer. Other than the fact that Mechagodzilla is disguised. You look so cute. You're not gonna sleep in that, right? You gotta put on PJs. You gotta put on PJs. Those, you can wear that like next time we go see your Nana and Papa.
Oh, please.
Okay, kisses. All right.
Night, guys.
Yeah, see ya.
Maybe Rebecca Hall or Elsa get taken out in front of him.
Okay, well, just give me a minute.
I don't know if they... Well, maybe. I suppose that's possible, but I don't know if they do that. You believe Rebecca Hall's character is the villain, like she is working for Apex and using the little girl to control Kong? You mean kind of like she was the villain? Wasn't she in Iron Man 3 and he hit on her and she's like a villain but not an intentional villain? Was it her that played that role? I think it was her. I think it's more likely that Alex's character is mad at a Monarch decision and starts a fight. True. It's also possible. The question is, who runs Monarch, right? We really don't even know that yet. We know it's an organization, but we don't know. What if Ren took over for Monarch? Maybe it was Sarah's. I don't know. I would like to know who's running Monarch. Who's the big honcho behind Monarch? That's what I'd like to know. When he stems, yeah, somebody else told me about that. Let me check that out real quick. Let me see. in the background and sitting in the building. Oops. Man, maybe I'm slow. I don't see it. Which building? Which building? Is it the one with the white neon lights? The one with the blue neon lights? Or is it the one down to the lower left where Godzilla's standing above? Because I seriously don't see it. Behind Kong? I don't see it. I guess I'm blind. I really don't see it. When's the best shot of it? When he has his hands up, or when he comes down for the slam? Why does it keep doing that to me? Every time I go to pause it, it minimizes. The blue one? All right. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's a better shot in the American one. Do you think I get a better shot of it in the American? I mean, it's almost the same scene, right? Oh, you know what? This is a little shorter than the American one. Okay, let me try the American one then. Whoops. Let's give Warner Brothers trailer another view because they're at 60 million. All right, so it's got to be up this way. All right, there's that. Yeah, because somebody else did tell me about that, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't see that before. Let me check it out. So let me see if I can see it. Oh, this is a little longer. All right, let me make it bigger here. It's very slight though. I don't see it. I got to be honest with you. I don't see it. Oh, now I see it. Boy, it's... Damn, you motherfuckers... I mean, I thought I broke down trailers. That's not easy to spot because it's a glowing blue like the building is. But yeah, like it's right here for those who don't know. Oh, well, I got to move my camera. Hold on. Well, let me turn my camera off. But it's right there. You see my mouse? It's right here. That is hard to spot. That is pretty hard to spot. But yeah, that's it right here. I see it now. Right there. Sticking out of the building. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Zax is in the building. All right. I was wondering. I'm like, I don't see this shit. Yeah, you got to have good eyes for that. Because it's glowing blue like the building, so it's kind of hard to spot. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to spot. Or it probably is after he slams it. That's why Godzilla looks like he's like charred. What did you spot? I didn't spot anything. This is just people telling me that Kong's axe is right here sticking out of the building, which it is. It's clearly his axe. Right there. It's just hard to spot when you're playing the trailer because, you know, it goes so fast and you really got to like stop and look around for it. It took me about several tries before I finally saw it. It took about 7 tries. Rob, are you still sticking with the Mechagodzilla being disguised theory? I am very much so. Very much so. Don't mean they have the rights to Zilla, though. What? Do you think Ren will end up liking Godzilla like his father, or will end up dying? Well, I guess he will die. Oh, he's playing the director of... Oh, I love Lance Reddick, too. He's a good actor. I first saw Lance Reddick in the Fringe series. I liked him in that. And then I liked him in the John Wick, you know, as the the desk, the hotel desk clerk. Do I think Ren will be like Kylo Ren? Yes, 100%. 100%. Kong's axe may take too much damage by being charged up and released into pulses and shatters like how the Muto Prime did, and it leaves Kong defenseless against the atomic breath and to his downfall. Well, I don't know, because his axe is sticking out of the building right there, so. And even without the axe in that scene, he's still taking it to Godzilla, so. It's literally confirmed it's not Mechagodzilla. Oh yeah, all right. Well, can you link the source? All right. I get it, Maximum. Look, listen. You want to know what I consider an official confirmation? You want to know what I consider an official confirmation? When I see the movie. Or when Legendary or Wingard come out and say it's not Mechagodzilla. So if you can provide me with a source that is either Legendary or Adam Wingard, I'll concede happily. I think the runtime was an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, I guess we'll find out eventually. Kong has 3 axes. Yeah. There's a lot of new information dropping today. Anybody else got something? We got the runtime. We got 3 axes. Yeah, I got an update on the puppy. I got a new picture. I'll share it with you real quick. She's 3 weeks old. As of this picture, I got it. I just kind of laugh because, and I'm not saying you necessarily, Night Hunter, but it's amazing how much people just hate the fact that I'm going with that theory. Like literally, there are people in my comment section of some of my videos that are absolutely just livid that I'm going with it. And it's not that I even take it that seriously. I firmly believe that I'm probably wrong. I think I hang on to it more because people are upset. It's like the angrier people get, the more I just want it to happen now. So this is oh no, that's an old one. Hold on. No, that's not an old one. That's a recent one, but not as recent as the other one I got. Okay. This one, you can see how big she got just by looking at her paws. And she's 3 weeks old in this picture. I'll be getting her in mid-March. Mid-March. So around the week of the 16th is when I'm supposed to be getting her. 16th, 1/6. Go to bed.
Headline news tipped $1. Breaking news. Mechag is the new Kong.
My theories has the basis in the franchise. Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't think, like, you know what it is, Eric? A lot of these guys are a little bit younger. They have seen the 74 movie, but they grew up with the Heisei series. In the Heisei series, he was never disguised. So I think to them, much like to me, I think to them, the idea of him being disguised, it just can't, they wrap their head around that. Just like me, well, I can't say that I can't wrap my head around the fact that he's not disguised, but considering his origin, he was disguised, to me it makes sense. I can wrap my head around the idea that he won't be disguised, but, you know. Rob, I'm not against the theory, I just don't like it. Okay, well, tell me why you don't like it. If it is what I think it's going to be, I'm not going to be too surprised. That makes sense, yeah. E.T.N. theory, what if Apex went to Antarctica because in poster scene, there's John. Don't go there. Don't take leaks and pretend like they're your theories. I know all the leaks. I purposely don't speak about them. There's no reason anyone would think, based on what we've gotten, that they would go to Antarctica. Unless you read the leaks. So stop that. Stop it. And I'm not saying the leaks are true, but people don't like to hear leaks in case they do become true. Godzilla's going crazy because he senses Ghidorah's brainwaves in Mechagodzilla. Rob, do you think there will be flashbacks showing the war with Godzilla ancestor and Kong ancestors? I think there's a chance. It would help us understand why Kong goes to the Hollow Earth and what his history is there. So I think we'll get some sort of flashback, or at least some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Some sort of explanation based on wall, like what they call that. We saw them in King of the Monsters when they were looking at the paintings on the wall and all the drawings, and they were making, because remember, Dr. Chen? I can't fucking remember these names. She was able to look through history and old inscriptions and kind of determine what things meant. And she could very well do that again in this movie, especially if she takes the trip to the Hollow Earth. I don't think it is because it seems weird to me that they would have a massive piece of skin for Mecha G, but I mean, then again, it's a universe where there's giant radioactive monsters. I'll do you one better. It's a universe where they have a giant robot Godzilla. All you got to do is take one more step to the left or right. And you got, you know what I mean? I mean, here's why it makes sense to me, beyond the fact that it happened in 74. Every time I see that scene in King of the Monsters of Ghidorah regenerating his head, to me, I can see that happening to Mechagodzilla's body if they utilize Ghidorah to his full potential. Now, do I sincerely think the theory is going to come to pass? No. But I'm going to stick with it because it's a mad science theory, and if it comes true, I look like a genius. If it doesn't come true, no matter. I mean, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, so I got nothing to lose by betting on that theory. But yeah, there are parts of me that think that it's completely plausible based on the physics of King Ghidorah. Not only can you potentially use his brain to make Mechagodzilla autonomous, but if you can find a way to harness his ability to regenerate, you could easily take that and use the regenerative abilities to craft a skin over a robot. It's really no different than the Terminator idea. They do the same thing, it's just on a much larger scale. That's all. It really is not as ridiculous as you might think. It's no more ridiculous than a giant robot Godzilla. A giant robot Godzilla. Which to me, if you're looking to control the Titans, you don't need a giant robot Godzilla. You just need the Orca. They respond to the Orca. Doesn't matter what's standing in front of them. Look at how the Orca drove Ghidorah crazy. And there was no monster standing in front of Ghidorah. But whenever they hit that button, Ghidorah was out flying like a bitch to find it. So, you know? Either way, it's going to be funny because it's right. We're going to laugh at everyone who doubted it. And if it's wrong, we're going to laugh at the 5-hour Zoom call looking at basically nothing. The 5-hour Zoom call? Oh, yeah. That's true. Okay, I know what you're I lost that for a second there, but I know what you mean. Yeah. But it was fun. Wrong or not, that was a fun, long-ass conversation we all had. Are you going to do nukes tonight? No, not tonight. Probably, maybe tomorrow. Depending. We'll see. I just think that he and Mecha G won't show up until after the Hong Kong battle. It seems like Apex are going to lure the real Godzilla to frame him, and they need Mecha G only to fight Godzilla after Hong Kong. Yeah, I mean, that might very well be how it turns out. Look at the poster scene. What poster scene? When is Godzilla Singular Point English dub gonna come out? Well, I know the English dub trailer came out. Can't wait for the IGN's FanFest 2021 for some new info. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll get new footage, but I'd like to hear a little bit more information about the film. I think Mecha G is low-key cracked. I don't know what you mean by that. My assumption is Mechagodzilla was meant as a weapon to attack kaiju. You'd need something that can throw down with Godzilla since you can't just shoot him. Yeah. I think he means the scene in the trailer with all the notes on Godzilla attacking Apex. Oh, that? Well, of course it would say Antarctica. Wouldn't it say Antarctica on the bottom of the map? I mean, isn't that normal? Am I wrong? Let's check. Let's check that scene. Hold on. Let's take a peek-see. All right, here it is. All right. So what you're saying is that because it says Antarctica in the scene right here in the paper, and mind you, I'll make this bigger. Mind you that when you play the thing, that's all you see, Antarctica zone. So that you think that because you see this right here, that they're going to travel to Antarctica, or is that what you're saying? Because, I mean, my thing is, why wouldn't you reference Antarctica? There was a big event that happened there. It's called Ghidorah. There was a base there, so I don't think that necessarily means they'll travel there. That's a long trip from Skull Island to Antarctica, no? Or maybe not. I guess it depends. Rob, how do you think Kong gets from his transport boat to the big aircraft carrier? Because on one of the first shots, the big aircraft carrier is far away from Kong's transport. Do you think he swims? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. Kong would freeze to death in Antarctica? I mean, why? Well, like, why would he freeze to death? I mean, he's a giant monster. Like, I mean, I just don't know the science behind that. You know? Like, where's the science to prove that he would freeze in Antarctica? UFOs land in Antarctica, no travel zone. Rob, have you seen the Sofix Godzilla 2121 statue? It's Godzilla 2021 statue. I did see a statue the other day that was very beautiful. That might have been it. I wasn't paying attention to the brand name. I was too focused on looking at Godzilla himself. They're saying they want Kong to die. I know, they want him to die before he even fights. Come on, Godzilla fans, you scared? Don't be scared. Kong's Yeti brother lives in Antarctica. Where is your source that Godzilla will freeze in Antarctica? Who said that? Are we providing more storylines? So Godzilla's gonna freeze in Antarctica? Really? So why didn't he freeze in Antarctica when he went to fight Ghidorah? Just curious. Just, you know, this might have been a small detail you missed there. The fact that he swam in ice cold water to Antarctica and seemed pretty okay. Just saying. Kong deserves some spotlight. We've only seen him in Kong Skull Island. Well, what more do you want? The guy had a whole trailer. You got it. You got a comic book coming out for him in a couple of weeks, and then he'll be in this movie. And then he's going to have his own TV show. You got plenty of, well, we don't know if it's going to be his TV show, but it's going to be a show about his home, so I would assume we'll get him once in a while. Why do you think they chose Hong Kong instead of Tokyo for the final battle? Because Legendary is owned by the Wanda Group, which is a Chinese company. And Chinese and Japanese governments don't exactly like each other. I mean, after all, the Japanese did try to kill them back in World War II. So I think there might still be some, lingering feelings there. Nobody exactly stretched a peaceful hand during the years passing. My theory is they use Dagon's bones for the structure of Mechagodzilla. Yeah, that's a very common theory. I've heard that a lot. Rob, do you think every time Kong hits Godzilla with the charged up axe, Kong gets injured as well because they both get thrown back by the pulse? Well, I think he's only going to hit him once. Kong will cheat, even though he said long, but Kong will cheat and fling his poo at Godzilla's eyes. It worked for the smog monster. Why not? Whatever it takes. Hey, there's no rules in this fight. This is a monster version of a street fight. So if Kong wants to fling shit at Godzilla, I'm all for it. Dagon is in the Hollow Earth Kong scene. Oh, God. Are we just making this up as we go? If he's in the Hollow Earth Kong scene, then what the hell was he doing in 2014 on the mainland? There is a friend of mine that is a general audience member, and he agrees with the disguised Mechagodzilla theory. Yeah, there's some people who do. I mean, there's a good number of people who do. But not nearly as much as those who are very adamantly against it. I think, like I said, what amuses me is the fury against it. It's. I feel like every Godzilla movie that comes out in the MonsterVerse, there's always one theory that a small contingent of people will agree on, and everyone surrounding them absolutely get vitriol about it. Like, they absolutely hate it. Hate it to the point that they can't seem to, like, there's just no, I don't know. It's just, it goes beyond not eating your Wheaties. Let's put it that way. It's like you miss brain day, you know? Are you that starved for attention? Who are you referring to, Jonesy? Maybe they'll throw rocks at each other like in the original film. Well, I could definitely see Kong throwing a rock, Eric. That's for sure. I could definitely see that happening. Dagon isn't dead. I mean, weren't those his bones in the first movie? Just... It was only 7-8 years ago. Just, I don't know. I'm back. Did anything crazy happen while I was gone? Yeah, a lot of crazy shit's happened. Somebody said that Godzilla was going to freeze in Antarctica, even though he swam there in the last movie and was completely fine. And since I mentioned that, I have to respond to that one too. There's some people that forgot to eat their Wheaties as usual. That's all. Yeah, thank you. That's definitely...
Come on, man.
Thank you, good fella, for reminding me I had that button. Your team lost. I told you cannot beat Tampa Bay at Mike. Oh, Mike Gonzalez. Yeah, that's right. Mike Gonzalez was rooting for he was bandwagon hopping again. He's good at that. He goes for the team he thinks is definitely going to win. And suddenly he's like, he'll buy all their merch, for that, to make it look like he's always been a fan. Martha will beat Mechagodzilla with her army of Mutos. Yes, Chris. Yes. Never forget the army of Mutos. Well, the refs helped Tampa in the first half, and Mahomes had no online. No O line, I mean. You might want to say O space line. Just got here. Am I missing anything? Well, about an hour and a half worth of the stream, but I still appreciate you coming by. Kong is the last of its kind, ghost people. Jeez, people. There are 3 Godzillas in GBK. There's Godzilla, Dagon, and Disguised Mechagodzilla. Oh, you got it all figured out. So there's Godzilla, Disguised Godzilla, because you believe that theory as well, and you're saying Dagon because you believe Dagon. Okay. Well, I don't know. Can we count Dagon as Godzilla? I mean, he's dead. You know, I mean, he was Godzilla, or was Dagon. Now he's just dead. Maybe we should call him Dead Gone. Hold on, hold on. Because, you know, dead, you know, they got dead, gone, dead, gone. Now I need one of those sounds that go That wasn't Dagon in 2014? Okay, so who was it? So you're saying Dagon's gonna actually show up in King Godzilla in Godzilla vs. Kong? Like he's just gonna appear out of nowhere? No sign of him ever. Monarch studying the globe, and suddenly he just poop, there he is. Yeah, we kind of went through everything, Brad. Yeah, sorry, bud. This is Pacific Rim, but better. The kaijus are fighting off a Jaeger. If Mechagodzilla counts as a Jaeger. Oh, they said, bless you, honey.
Oh, thank you.
She said thank you. That was my wife.
Sorry, it was a little loud.
No, it's not really you. For some reason, I used to have my mic set up in such a way where background noise didn't come through, and I don't remember what the settings were, and now everything in the background can be heard. I got to get back, figure out a way how I had my original settings. The Brodies aren't coming back for those who are asking. I don't see a reason to bring them back either. I would think after what they went through, they'd want to steer very clear from the monsters, so. Who would win in the fight between the Russells and the Brodies? Well, I mean, the Brodies. There's nobody on the Russells that are militarily trained. I mean, are you braining today? That's an easy answer.
Partner, idiot, dumbass. Instead of choking girlfriend, choke yourself.
Like, why do you need to ask that question? I mean, that's the simple answer. Just deduce who has military training and who doesn't. Victor. Like, okay, it's one thing not to eat your Wheaties. It's another thing to just leave your brain in bed. What the hell is going on? I think some of you guys do this on purpose just to hear me quit back. That's all. I wouldn't mind seeing a cameo of the Brodies. Wouldn't it be cool, right? Elizabeth Olsen flies in as Scarlet Witch. And what's this kid's name? Forget. Aaron Taylor Johnson runs in as Quicksilver to take on Godzilla. There you go. Multiverse universe crossover. Who needs Pacific Rim when you have WandaVision Godzilla crossover? Rob, theory in the trailer, the axe is a glowing red Muto bone. Yeah, but you're late to the party. I think me and some people were talking about that a couple of days ago. Sorry. Hey, look, honestly though, stop reading forums and coming here pretending like they're your theories. Everybody's talking about this shit. This is all out the bag already. Nobody knows who started it, okay? Pretty much everybody has dissected these trailers to the bone, dude. It's all been put out there already. There's no one here who can come up with a new theory, and if they did, it would sound like a theory that's based on someone who didn't eat their Wheaties. So. And then Pietro gets killed again. Yeah, he gets chewed up. You know what I would like to see? You know what I really would love to see? You remember in Cloverfield when HUD was caught under the monster and it looked down on him and then it just grabbed him and ate him? I would love to see a scene like that with Godzilla. Where like somebody's under Godzilla and then he looks down from far above and bends all the way down and snatches him. That would make me happy. Dagon is confirmed to be making an appearance. I got to read the official novelization. Look, WTF, look, listen, okay? I'll start believing anything you say, mostly anything you say, if Trump actually becomes president March 3rd like you believe, okay? You have to understand, I can't take you seriously when you still think that a president who's been out of office for almost 4 weeks now is going to somehow miraculously be put back in office on the 3rd of March. You understand where I'm coming from? This one, I got to be honest, okay? You've been spitting some crazy shit lately. You can't come in here and try and convince me that some monster that's supposed to be killed, that was killed by what, Muto Prime, is suddenly going to pop up like, hey, I'm still alive. How you doing? Godzilla vs. Kong, I made it. Or is this like his gay brother? Hi guys, I made it. Can I fight? Is this where where are we going? What the fuck is going on? We got 20 minutes left of the stream. Can we just grab a bowl, pour some flakes in, a little bit of milk. You got enough time to consume it and still get your head right. What the fuck is going on here? Godzilla vs. Kong, Dagon Day. And you see Godzilla vs. Kong, like all the posters we got, but in the background it's Dagon like this. Fuck is. Yeah, she's laughing back there.
Carl's Corner super chatted $24.99. If Legendary did one last movie as a destroy all monsters escape film, who would be the top 3 big bads you'd like to see appear in the final Monsterverse film?
It would be nice to bring Ghidorah back, but I guess we'd have to write in Mecha King Ghidorah. It could be the Battle of Mechs, and or just cyber. Like I would say, Gigan, King Ghidorah, or Mecha King Ghidorah, and another iteration of Mechagodzilla. I think you get those 3, you're gonna need an army to take them down. So it's all right, John. I'm just fucking with you. Don't take it too seriously. As you get to know me more through these streams, you'll realize that I'm big on roasting, but I do it for fun. And usually if I'm roasting you, that's usually a good thing. Yep. Ask Acno and Mike and Cosner. Who else do I roast a lot? Sometimes when Pretty Boy Watson's here, I get on his ass too. No. Night Hunter, don't talk leaks. No. That's a big no. I mean, I've read them, and I'm going to do a leak video. But yeah, no. We don't want to talk leaks. You gotta there's people here that don't want to hear them. We gotta respect that. We'll do a leak related video or maybe a leak live stream, and give people a head start though they don't, so they don't get spoiled. You know what I mean? I know that the leaks could be or not be true, but the fact that there's a chance they could be true, we don't want to spoil people. Oh shit, did I remove the message? Okay, just the message, all right. I didn't put him on timeout, did I? No, I didn't say timeout. I just said message deleted, okay. Yeah, don't talk about leaks. Rob, you need to realize, bro, Dagon is in the flashback scene when Kong enters the Hollow Earth. So what you're saying is Kong has a flashback of Dagon? Did they fight before? Is that what you're saying? Almost all of us have been roasted at one point or another. Yeah, some to a much bigger degree. I mean, I'm talking like some people get charred. Mike and Acno tend to get charred a lot. Rob, do you think Godzilla will take out his atomic breath one more time after being hit with the axe, but the atomic breath were really weak? I don't think it'll be weak, and I can't see him not using it again. I don't want them to abuse it, and I don't think they will. It doesn't look like he launches it at Kong very much in this so far. I mean, it's only a 2-minute trailer, right? So, but I don't think they're going to abuse it. Yeah, see, Bob, I can't. It comes naturally. It's not something that. See, this is something like you guys notice there's a big difference in my streams versus my videos. In my streams, I'm kind of just normal, bland, nothing crazy, and I tend to be a little bit more humorous in my streams because my humor is very much dependent on feeding off of other people. You know, if you ask me to be funny, I can't just be funny. I have to have like I'm a quick-witted comebacker, or I respond to what people say, and yeah, I just can't. It's not something I can do on command. It just kind of happens naturally. Does he have a Suicide Squad like title when he comes on screen? Rob, I think he's talking about the glowing Godzilla painting in the trailer. Oh, maybe he is, but that's just like a painting. That's not like an actual monster. Rob, in all seriousness, what side of the King of the Monsters are you most interested in? The Skarsgård and the Millie side? Wait, what? Rob, in all seriousness, what side of the King of the Monster? You mean what side am I more interested in terms of the characters for Godzilla vs. Kong? More Skarsgård. I kind of know probably where they're going to go with Millie. She's going to do the same thing she did in the last movie. So there's really not... It seems she is. Although this time she's going to have a tag-along. Well, WTF, I'm just going to say this. If what you're saying has any chance of remotely being true, then just stop talking about it. Because technically that would be considered a leak, and I just silenced somebody else for doing it. So why don't you just keep it to yourself then? If you're so adamant that it's going to be true, and if it does happen to have a chance to be true, then just keep it to yourself. I don't think anybody here would want to know that if it did come true. So please. Rob, off topic, but who won in the Antarctica fight, Godzilla or Ghidorah? That was on purpose. You can't seriously ask a question like that without me trying to pick up on it. That's just someone who wants to get roasted, or is this trolling? Or you just want my opinion? I mean, I thought it was kind of obvious that Ghidorah won. Maybe it's just me, though. Maybe you are asking sincerely, but I would say Ghidorah won. I thought it was pretty straightforward and clear. Rob, there's a theory that Mecha G lures Godzilla to Antarctica and Mecha G's joints freeze and can't move, so when Godzilla arrives, Mecha G can't move and Godzilla destroys him. Not my theory. That would be pretty shitty. How the hell do you a big robot like that that's going to freeze? And if he can freeze, why the hell would you let him go to Antarctica? Yeah. But who knows? How violent do you think the final fight will be? Well, if the toys are any indication, it's going to be pretty violent. You have a theory, what if Destroyer comes in the middle of the movie? He comes in the middle of the movie? Like he just shows up and goes, ugh. I know what you mean. I'm messing with you. No, I don't think that's going to happen. Then what's the point of having Mechagodzilla there? You know what I mean? Like, why would you even, like, you promote Mechagodzilla through toys, he's in the trailer, you go watch the movie and poof, it's this Destroyer. What? Yo, what's going on, Angelo? Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. My eyes, no one saw Destroyer coming. No. And then doubly as effective as a scene by that is hard to come by. Get, like, come by. I predict Arnold Schwarzenegger will make a cameo appearance, sing Gamera's song, and then Gamera appears. Oh, man, Steve, but nobody's going to understand that joke. Nobody was here for that. I'm going to have to show everybody next time so they can understand that better.
Big Bad Wolf super chatted $2. Desteroid pops in Alfred Hitchcock's dilemma.
Oh, Big Bad. I see your bad jokes are carrying over from last night. Thanks for the donation, though. I appreciate that. Next time, if you're going to drop a joke like that, I suggest dropping a double-digit donation if you want me to tolerate that in my ears. Do you think Gamera will join the Monsterverse? Why not? No, I know you were here, Severio, but there's a lot of people that weren't here for that. I'll have to play it one day, that song, so people can understand that joke. Because, well, basically, I'll give it to you like this. Back in the day, I did a little fantasy battle series with different monsters facing each other, and there was a gentleman named Al Tinsley. I think he's still on the nation, but he's like real busy now, and every now and then he pops up. Well, anyway, he used to do some of the animation, and he did these little funny stories before each battle. So one story, it was like, well, I don't know, Gamera was fighting Mechagodzilla. That's how the bracket went. They ended up facing each other. So so he did this little sketch with this character that sounded very much like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that character summoned Gamera, and he sang the Gamera, and it was really fun. Actually, you know what? What time is it? You know what? We got 10 minutes. Let me just get the clip, because I got it. Just give me a second. I ended up extracting it. I just got to remember what folder I put it in. But, it was a really funny scene. And let me just see if I can get it here. That's the only thing. It's like, if it takes too long for me to run it, 'cause I know I have it on my computer. I just can't remember where, because I remember I had downloaded it to make sure I kept it, but I don't remember what folder I put it in, because it's not like I pull the video out a lot. So, oh wait, here, I think it's in this folder. Give me a second here. Nope, not that one. It's the other one. Yeah, it's not that one. I think it's this one. Let me see. Oh, wait. I think I found it. No, it's not this one. For a minute. Wait. Oh, wait. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I found it. All right. I found it. Okay, so since we're getting close to the end, this would be a funny way to end the stream. So you guys want to check this out. So this was the video. This was the Gamera versus Mechagodzilla video. And this is where I'll have to put the volume up. But this is the Arnold Schwarzenegger character singing Gamera the Brave. So you guys get a kick out of this.
That's right, play my video, bitches. We need to win the war. Sing the damn song already.
All right, here we go.
This is where your father destroyed our last attempt to save the world.
Gotta put the volume up.
What happens now? I guess all we can do is wait.
Hey there, how are you?
Who the hell are you?
I'll put myself up here.
T-800 cybernetic organism. You sent me back through time to call for the monster to help end the war.
Wait, I sent you?
Yes, you, Tom Bonner.
I don't understand.
You have a giant alien robot destroying the world. We have no time for this bullshit.
Can this monster really defeat Mechagodzilla?
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
It's a robot. It doesn't bleed.
You want my help or not?
Jesus, just sing the song and call the monster.
Okay, here goes.
Oh man, I can't believe.
Gamera. Gamera.
Look at the poses.
We all love you, Gamera. You are so strong, Gamera. We all love you, Gamera. Now fly. Go. Get to the Mecha.
So what happens now?
You come with me if you want to live.
Very original.
Oh man, it's so good. Classic, man. I'm gonna have to re-render the video so I can increase the volume so you can hear the music better. But were you guys all able to hear it? That's better than any Gamera movie. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh man, Al Tinsley, boy. He made some funny clips in those videos, man. Robert, you gonna do Mechagodzilla 74, Heisei, Mechagodzilla Kiryu power rankings? I don't know. You're leaving the stream? Well, have a good night, John Smith. Okay, you guys are good. I'm glad you guys were able to hear it. It's been a while since we heard that one. Yeah, and what's best is we got, how many people here tonight? We got almost, well, we had 200 a little while ago. I don't know if they were all here for it, but we had at least 170 people listen to it. So now everybody's going to understand that joke. Rob, can we do a reaction video tonight? Unfortunately, we don't have any time. We only have like 7 minutes left before the end of the stream. Weren't you going to revive the fantasy battle at one point? We were going to do it with James. And I don't know. I think James was kind of like he was trying, but he was kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Constraint, like time constraints were pretty rough because he has a lot of other activities he does. Rob, please don't roast me or my theories based on speculation. Did I roast him? I don't know. I roast so many people. Did I roast you? Oh, you know what? I might have roasted you a little bit. Yeah. But the answer is no. Nobody's immune to roasting. You just have to have a good sense of humor and understand that I'm not doing it out of any ill will. Rob, did you see the new keychains for Godzilla vs. Kong? Did you guys already talk about? Well, we didn't talk about the keychains really. We talked about the toys, and we did talk about the two unrevealed toys. One, obviously, Mechagodzilla. The other one is what we were talking about for a while, kind of trying to figure out what it might be. So we did talk about that for about a good 15 minutes. Okay, so we have two planned events for members. Next Thursday is the members only live stream. And so you guys know who exactly gets to be involved in that. Give me a second here so I can pull up the tier list. So, all right, so if you're part of the Kinkyverse or higher, you get to be part of the members only live stream. That's going to be next Thursday. And if you are a God of the Nation, you get to be part of the watch party. That's going to be towards the end of the month. So next Thursday is the 18th. That'll be the members only live stream. The Friday and Saturday will be normal live streams. And then I want to say the following Thursday, we're going to do the members only watch party, and we'll do 2014. So that should be a lot of fun. Yeah, we will be back tomorrow. We'll talk more Godzilla vs. Kong stuff. It's all good. I see a small Godzilla-shaped shadow people on your shelf. Oh yeah. They visit all the time. I love when they come by. Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. But don't worry, those who are not members, you know, we'll do it. One thing I did promise was that when we do the Godzilla vs. Kong watch party, that's going to be for everybody. It's not going to just be for, it's not just going to be for members. But one other thing I want to tell you guys, if you have Amazon Prime, we can all, I'll still be streaming, but we can all be in the same chat room watching a movie together if you have Amazon Prime. So that's going to be, I think, a perk for everybody who has Amazon Prime, whether you're a member or not. If we do a full watch party for all subscribers, and we do, and you have Amazon Prime, we'll all be able to watch the movie together. You know, it's not like something where you'll have to, you know what I mean? You could be on your computer or on your phone and click Amazon Prime and it'll pop up, or if you're on your computer or TV, but we can all be in the same chat room together watching it. So that doesn't mean that you won't be on, you know, that doesn't mean we won't be streaming. I'll still be streaming it, just that when I stream it, I can't watch it while I stream. But those who have Amazon Prime will be able to watch exactly the same time I'm watching. So no more asking for timestamps. How about that shit? At least if you have Amazon Prime. So good stuff. So a lot of fun stuff coming. So that'll be next Thursday, next Friday, next Saturday is regular stream. Tomorrow we'll be back. We'll talk more about Godzilla vs. Kong. No problem. Should be a lot of fun. There's still, you know, I know there's still a lot of questions, lots of theories. Who knows what information we might get between now and tomorrow. And I also kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, I didn't get to do it tonight. I wanted to talk a little bit more about that Pacific Rim news that we heard. Not that it's anything groundbreaking, you know, it was only like the whole idea that they expressed about doing it a couple of years back. I just kind of wanted to talk about that. I did a video about it today. I actually did 3 videos today, and I was not able to put any of them up because I was just busy. I had, as you guys can tell, I got my beard shaped up today. My son got a haircut. We were out most of the day, so I didn't get an opportunity to edit and upload today. That's why there were no videos. So I'm just going to go ahead and discuss that tomorrow a little bit, briefly. Not big news. Not like anything. It's just that I found it, all I'm going to say is I found it funny that they had discussed on certain websites that the director for Pacific Rim, the second one, had an idea about crossing over Godzilla, Kong, and Pacific Rim. And I thought it was, I was just talking about how I thought that was weird because that wasn't actually new news. That I knew about that 2 years ago. I actually did a video on it. So, but we'll talk about it tomorrow because it's that time. It's that time. All right. Well, it was a lot of fun tonight. I want to thank you guys for stopping by once again. Great crowd. Always a lot of fun to get with you guys. And, you know, the weeks are counting down. We're getting close, you know. So I know that there's a lot that you guys want to talk about. We'll continue the conversation tomorrow. If, yeah, we can do nukes towards the end tomorrow. About 9:30 tomorrow before we end the stream, we'll do the nukes video. But yeah, that's it tonight. Guys, enjoy your Friday night. If I don't see any of you tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we'll continue the conversations, the memes, the jokes, the roast, all that good stuff that you guys love. I'm glad you guys were here spending tonight with me. It was a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.